Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me once again. Today we're going to do something new again. I'm going to do my first GMT build, an NH34. Got it right here. So, and I've seen these dials and I figured I wanted to do one. They're hilarious. Jubilee bracelet. Going in one of my cases. It's an SKX compatible case. That's going to change, but it's otherwise an MM200 case. But like I say, it is all SKX parts compatible. So this is the kind of thing that's in my shop. Anyhow, moving right along, let's get at it. I really want to take a look at what everything looks like here together. I know we're going to have to trim some dial feet here. So I'm going to grab this to put my dial on. I hate these cases. There we go. Come on up. There we go. Oh. Soon, I don't know if anybody cares, but it gives me something to mumble about. Very soon, I'm moving, so going to be maybe a change of scenery on the workspace here, which wouldn't be a bad thing for myself or probably for you guys. I'm just double checking. I've been going back and forth so many times lately, I just want to make sure I'm going to be clipping the right dial feet before I do it. Okay. Yeah, I want the one closest to the 3 is what I'm keeping. We're just going to clip these guys off real quick. So closest to the 3, so that means that one. And I'll take this guy off. And I stabilize the rest of the dial while I don't clip it off. I just wiggle it until it snaps off, and they snap off pretty flush. So, has not been an issue yet. There we go. Let's get this dial on the movement to see what we look like here. And I think, wow. We need to put this little retainer washer on this movement first, I do believe. Let's do this way instead. Let's get this bracelet out of our way for now. We don't need that just yet. So we got a stem and a little retaining washer. Now, I'm pretty sure why would we want that guy right now? Maybe just to hold that gear in place? I guess. You know, I wasn't really paying attention. I should have done a little bit more homework. And hey, watched a video or two. Hey, think of that. Whoop, we don't want to be losing that. glasses, loop. Wasn't even prepared for this. I was too worried about getting my gloves on. So I bought the wrong size of gloves. They're one size small, so they're quite. Yeah, I think that just goes underneath the dial like so. That would make sense, and then that'll hold that gear in place. Because I know it's not going to go over top the dial. So anyway, I bought a size small on my gloves, and size smaller, and they are tight. I have issues with that just because my fingers are short, but I have otherwise fairly wide hands. So it's either tight one way or floppy the other. Let's get this dial on here. Oh yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Glad I didn't flip it onto the floor. That would have been foolish. Now, I wonder honestly if I should put this guy this way. So it's got a bend to it. I wonder if the bend goes up or bend goes down. I mean, it makes sense bend goes down, but we'll see. Get the dial in place first. There we go. There we are. In place. Now, now we can blow it off of there without moving stuff. That dial's actually quite clean. Oops, sorry about that. I mean, there are a couple little things I'll have to take off of there, but we won't do that on camera. I'm going to get some hands on there first. Like I say, this is my first GMT that I'm doing, so I'm very, very interested. First off, I want to make sure that's all flipping over, yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to give this a quick clean before we carry on. So I'll be right back before we do the next step. All right, so cleaned her all up nice and pretty like. I figured, oh see, look what I did with my thumb. I caught it on the pinion. That's okay. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Well, I'm going to go with an orange GMT hand. Only reason being was my company colors, black and orange. I figured, well, that'll look sharp. It'll be, kind of the only other color on here other than the lume. So, that is the choice for today. Get it out of there. Tried to get it. See, I should have left it alone. Tried to get it flipped the right way when it came out of there, but of course, it wants to go that way. All right, now we've got this flipped around. I have my now try that again. I have my improvised GMT tool here, which I do believe will work beautifully. There's my thumb. Get that out of the way. Oh, I'm losing the whole thing now. Oh well, maybe that'll work better. Oh hey, there's me, Rodico. So let's get this guy set. We can't. Gotta make sure that we don't jam it down too far. So we can just get it kind of lightly placed and see how we're happy with it, because these indices, these ones are pretty tall. Oh, we've got room. We're looking. Oops. Just wiggled it. Won't give it a wiggle. Now we'll get it on there. Get it on, get it on. Oh, I think we're good. Don't want to go too far. Yeah, we should be good. Let's see if that worked for us. Oh, yeah. We're looking good. I think it's got just a little, it's me, right? You know me. It's got that little angle to it, and I swear I can see it, but I know it more than anything. Gotta give it that little nudge to the other. There we go. Immediately I could see the difference. Now I'm not concerned about it. We're looking good. Whoa. Let's get this hour hand on. Oh, that's a fail. Try again. There you are. Move over you. Just gently at first. Make sure we're good and centered. Make sure everything's working right. Take a good look. So I can see it needs to go over maybe just the tiniest bit. Oops. That's not helping me. So have you guys noticed yet that the more I concentrate, the quieter I get? Oh, look at that. And then you do something dumb. It's sitting on there a little more firmly than I thought, so when it moves, it jumps. Ugh, and we do it again. So now I'm probably just going to wiggle it loose, because that's the way things go. There. Okay. Anyhow. Now, let's see how things are working. This guy should line up nice at 9. Yep. I gotta stand up and make sure I'm seeing from the top down here. times over at the midnight. Line up good at 3. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good, you guys. All right. Next up, minute hand. All right. Again, just try and place it somewhat loosely so you have the opportunity to move it around a little bit. No, it's not going to want to place loosely for me. Oh, son of a gun, bump myself and bump myself. Oh, I moved into where I wanted and then moved again off the pinion. You know, I'm sure I'm overthinking this today, and being, you know, my extra carefulness is probably unwarranted. But woo, did you hear it? A little boop, and it was there. Let's check those tolerances. Oh, we're looking good. I don't know, you guys see that? It's looking pretty good. Let's give it the old once over. Make sure everybody's happy. No touchy. Looking good. All right. Alrighty. So, it has been cleaned. Took me forever. Black dials can be such a pain in the rear end. Just never happy with them. Every time you look somewhere else, there's another something there. So anyway, second hand is on. All the spacing is nice the way I like it. It's clean, not for the last time. I'm going to move on now to, let's do some work on this case. Let's get this case prepped and ready for what needs to happen next. Like I said, pay no attention to this blank case back here. That shall change. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is I figured I'm just going to throw in just a plain polished silver chapter ring. I know it's a GMT, but I'm going to put a GMT bezel on it. You only need to track 2 time zones. You don't need 3. Ugh. Come on out of there. I don't want to grab it. Hey, you know, I could do that. Oh, it actually looks like it used to have little teats on there, but they are no longer. So that's just going to sit in there perfectly. I'm just going to make sure that is super duper polished actually. So let's give that a quick rub-a-dib. Oh, it's gotta be time for lunch. I hope my stomach growling doesn't come across on the mic. That sun's come out. I'm gonna take that as a good sign that we're doing something right. That we're on the right track here. All right, looking good. I like that. this crown out of here. Where's my stem? There's my stem. Get that out of here. Stem. Well, no, as usual, I know I can cut a little bit off that, so I'm going to start by cutting at least a little bit off of it. I won't get carried away. It's a little bit bigger case. We'll start with that. Oh, where's my other tweezers? Tweezers. What a strange word. Tweezers. To tweeze. Like, who the heck came up with that one? Whoever thought that that's what that's called, you know? But one of those things. I don't know about where the word tweezer comes from. So maybe there is a root of it of some kind that I am unaware of. If anybody knows, feel free to fill me in the comments. I would love to hear it. All right. You know, I didn't dig us out a crystal. What should we do in this one? I think just a regular blue AR crystal, I think, would look probably the best. And we definitely need a double dome. Make sure we've got that the room for the movement there, the height of the NH34. And again, I'm not even 100% this is going to work. I mean, hey, it's all in theory at this point, fellas. But now I got to take a quick look at this, make sure I put it in the right way. We're going this way with it. Whoop, now I dropped it. Now I got to do it again. Yeah, this way. If you take a look, there is actually a little chamfered edge on the inside. And that goes to the upside. And that helps your crystal find its way home just at the beginning before as it gets seated. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but I'll try and see if you can see it. No, probably not, but yeah, just along the inside, right along the very top, there's just the slightest little chamfer. But look for that and you won't go wrong. Here we go. Got a nice new SKX Blue AR Double Dome Sapphire. We'll get this guy pressed in there so everything stays clean and covered and seated. I want to touch this with my exposed digit. Nice. Wunderbar. Now I'm just going to place that straight in so I don't get anything dirty. Because these come spotless. Right out the box. Right out the paper. I'm just going to try and get that as straight as possible to start with. Make sure that it's sitting in the right place. Oh, come on now. Why are you going to be like that? I guess it just means it wants to be pressed. Okay, well, let's start by taking a quick look. That's sitting there pretty darn good. I think the only thing for doing is to press it. Well, let's get the press. Now, remember, don't just crank on it right away. A little bit of pressure, I mean, I actually even do this so that it's awkward for my hand somehow when I squeeze it down. I know that doesn't make sense, but turn it, give it a 180, a little bit more pressure, give it a 180, come down again. If you see you're going a little crooked anywhere, you know, you can adjust. This is the time to do that. So I can already see it's going a little, oh no, there we go. There we go. Like I said, this is where you fix it. Get it in there straight, or you're not going to have any kind of water resistance, that's for sure. Alright, you guys. That is looking fabulous now. I'm happy with that. So, next step. Everything's clean. I hope still. Let's get this guy in a case. In case you ever wondered what I'm doing here, when I take out the stem, I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this. You see this little guy right here? That little dimple in it? If you have the stem pushed in all the way and running, it's out. See how I pulled out the stem and now it disappeared? There. You have to have the stem pushed in. And you just push on that guy, push down on it just gently. It's like a little pressure clutch. So here, I can't really do it like that. But now that you know what I'm doing, so you just put a little pressure right there, just gently, and it releases the stem. So there you go. Welcome to Science Day with Dad Mods. What am I doing? See, I'm all babbling, getting confused here. Losing my place. Alright, just one last quick look here. These black dials drive me nuts. Okay, I'm happy. Let's get it cased. Oh, wow. Why are you going to be like that? Oh, because I'm sitting down. There we go. Looking good. Now you just got to make sure it's in there proper like. Where's my pusher tool? Do you believe it's all the way in? Oh, and hey, take a look. It is all the way in. And we're still running, which means it's going to work. So, next thing's next. We are going to put this bezel on. We'll grab our click spring. Come here, you. Okay. Click spring 101. See the tabs that are pointing down? Those go into the holes. One here, one there. See the little tabbies that are bent up? See that? Those guys are your clicks. You got one there, one on the other opposite side. So make sure your little tabs go in the holes. Everything is seated nicely, not moistly, nicely. And I'm going to take this nice big polished LX bezel, looking nice and chunky monkey. Yep. We're going to take that, put this in the press, but we need the right die. Make sure we're just going on the bezel here. What are we at there? That's a 38. Can we do 40? Yes, sorry, Bob. That's the one we're doing. I'm going to go with a 40. Bezels are easy. I mean, they make a lot of noise. It's kind of like popping out a crystal. Makes a lot of noise. Scares the crap out of you the first time, but... Or sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just goes dunk dunk. But there it is. Are we seated properly? Looks like we is. Now, hear that? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, after a whole bunch of debate, way too many selection, way too many choices, I guess, I narrowed it down real easy. I figured I threw one on, a flat one. Flat period just doesn't work. That's just too much of a dome on there. Pardon me. I don't like it like that. So that leaves these. Lume or no lume. Lume looks, it's a bit too much. It actually looks too busy. That leaves those. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that. I just always found that orange and blue clash. So, and that's just really not working for me either. So, green? No. Okay. There it is. Simple, non-lumed, white, 24-hour bezel. Plain and simple. I think, Occam's razor, right? Sometimes the simplest answer is just the right one, period. Why fight it? So, let's get this bezel insert inserted. So we can carry on and finish this build. I always like to make sure I'm getting as far to the outside as possible. If it interferes with the crystal, yep, bad days. Alright. Wow. Come on. Supposed to be able to pick off the paper. Here we go. I was gonna say, what's going on here? Man. There we go. No more farting around. Okay. That's all the way over. Temporary case back on. Let's get this in place. One go. No messing. No chapter ring in there. That plain chapter ring makes it easier and more difficult at the same time because I don't have that extra line on the chapter ring to line anything up to. I'm just lining up straight to the right to there, and that's a distance. But we did it. We did it. No problem. Wunderbar. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. All right. Hey guys. Well, it's actually been a couple of days because it took a couple extra days to get these back from the engravers. These are my case backs. Going to be going on my builds. So I was waiting on these. So now we're going to finish this. I'm going to take this one out right away. These look really good, actually. I'm really super happy with how these turned out. Oops. We're just going to put that right on top. Like so. Give this a tighten down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. There we go. That looks pretty good, pretty good. Now let's get this bracelet on. And we will see the finished product. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I fight with the bracelets like so much. For whatever reason, I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't explain myself. I mean, come on, how easy is that? It's like the easiest part of the build, for crying out loud. Now, get the other side on. Oh, you bugger. You bugger. Kind of fighting the plastic on this strap a little bit too. It's getting in the way. And these straps are, the tolerance is quite tight. Oh, for the love of vanilla ice cream. I don't know why I struggle with bracelets. And it's not all the time either. Just sometimes I don't know. I mean, right now it's actually pretty warm outside, so my hands are a little on the slippery side too. That's not helping me. Okay, we are done. Bracelet on. There it is, you guys. I like that. That looks actually really nice. I like these cases. I'm really happy with these cases. They make very nice watches. There we go. Take some of my fingerprints off. That makes a big difference. All right, well, that's the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my website. Take care, everybody. Next time.